Hi there, food friends. I'm Ralph, normally behind the camera, this time in front of the camera.
Yay for that. I'm Kevin. I'm behind the camera this time.
And welcome to Cavalcade of Food.
What's going on, Ralph?
I'm going to make Cous Cous. Now, this is North
He
African.
is so couscous.
This is a North African sort of a pasta or semolina. And the reason I want to make it is because I like to get creative when I cook and make things a little different. So I'm going to start with something basic, which is onions sauteed in butter. How much butter did I put in here?
3 tablespoons.
Yeah. And we're going to add the mushrooms in just a second. We're going to let these onions get nice and coated first. Yeah. But anyway, so couscous is the kind of thing you can. I just was experimenting with it at home, and I was telling Kevin, and he said, "Why don't you try making it for Cavalcade?" So what I did at home was I added peas from a can, mushrooms from a can, but we're going to do fresh mushrooms and peas from a can. So, and then the seasonings I used, because it's traditionally a North African dish, I put a little unusual spices. I put a little cinnamon and garlic and things like that.
Little Moroccan it up.
Yeah, and you know, it cooks so quickly. That's the thing about couscous. You just, boy, it's amazing how you just kind of put it in the water, let it get wet, and basically let it kind of stand, and then pretty soon you've got your dish. So, but we're going to start, like I said, with this. So we'll be back after we're getting the base of our couscous nice and coated and sautéed and ready for the broth.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we have sautéed the onions and the mushrooms and butter. We have not seasoned them yet, but I wanted to add the water next. And this would normally be about 3 cups, but we took a little less water since I'm going to use the whole can of peas with the liquid in.
Okay. So that was maybe about 2.5 cups of water, and then the can of peas, liquid and all.
I'm adding a couple of chicken bouillon cubes because sometimes you can use chicken broth, and we didn't have that, but these
that'll do the trick.
Cubes will dissolve in there.
It'll also give it some salt.
And that, well, speaking of which, I'm going to add a little S&P. More P than S, since there's already so much salt, I'm sure, in the peas and in the
bouillon.
But I think a little sprinkle will be safe.
Okay, very good.
And
what else?
Now comes the cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
And the heat is still on medium. I think that's good. And the cinnamon, just a couple of sprinkles, as you can see. So you don't want to overdo it with that. But it will be absorbed in with the pinches of other more savory, but it'll give it a sort of a North African, Middle Eastern kind of flavor.
What did you just put in?
So I just put in garlic as well.
Okay. How granulated garlic?
Yeah,
what about
garlic, but not salted garlic?
Okay, it's not garlic salt. So what? How much was that? About a teaspoon?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Maybe less.
So you're gonna bring this up to a boil?
Yeah. So we want to bring this up to a boil, and as soon as it's hot enough, so we've increased the heat here, and as soon as it's boiling to a nice boil, then we're going to add the couscous and immediately take it off the heat.
Okay.
Give it a quick stir and let it stand for 5 minutes, and that's all there is to it. And then before you serve it, you just kind of fluff it like you would with rice.
Okay. Wow, that's easy.
It's very easy, and it's going to taste delicious. So we're going to just let this boil. Right back. See how it's boiling nicely here?
Oh, it sure is.
And the couscous is ready to be plopped in. And, you know, if we can find couscous up here at our cottage at the local store, you should be able to find it.
Yeah, that's right.
So don't worry about that. It's become more common. Okay, so I'm going to slowly pour 3 cups of couscous into this mixture that we've created. And like rice, it just needs to get wet. You stir it quickly. See how it's already kind of...
Yes, wow.
So you just want to make sure that it's doing its thing, integrated, and then take it off immediately because it's already cooking. And then you cover it and let it stand for 5 minutes, and you will be amazed at how it absorbs.
That's it.
The flavors and the liquids, and it gets very fluffy, and it's very nice. And
wow.
I hope you enjoyed being with us for this Cavalcade Quickie on couscous. Get crazy with it, add your own fun flavors, but you'll enjoy it. It's very fun to have as a side. And you know, one thing I wanted to mention is the thing I thought of too to add would be nice, like roasted toasted pine nuts or
Oh,
peanuts or things like that.
yes.
Also North African or
Yes, the
Western.
peanuts would be for sure.
So we didn't do that this time, but just think about the fun things you can do with your couscous. So we took it off the heat. We're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. We're going to fluff it before serving. We thought we'd come back to show you how good this came out. So this is the couscous, and we forked it and fluffed it up, and you could of course make less if you wanted to. And this is our little taste test. It's delicious. Got a lot of great flavors. I think I might put a little more cinnamon and a little more salt.
Okay.
Just to get those flavors in there, but it's got a nice.
It's beautiful looking.
And the look of it, yeah.
Yeah.
So have fun with that. Experiment with it. This is my version of couscous. Do your version and have fun. Thanks again. Cavalcade out. Bye.
Bye.